my computer, and we're live. One last section I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, called giving. Giving. Simple, easy giving. And I want to get my PowerPoint to work here, try to keep my chair from squeaking. And come on here. Simple, easy giving. The whole thing that I want to do and why I want to do this with simple, easy giving is this is a huge, huge, huge part of a simple, easy success system. Giving. And I know that my computer is just not going to go with this today. So I'm going to have to click the buttons over here. Simple, easy giving. Make giving a habit in all you do. Do not count what you have given. Only seek more areas to be a giver in. Many, many years ago, I was working with a company and a boss, and we actually sat down. We talked about, I know many of the people on the call are Christians and Christian-based in their faith. And there's a principle in the Bible that talks about tithing and giving. And this guy gave me a whole new perspective on the entire thing, because I always looked at tithing, what is lined out in the Bible, as like, that's my obligatory thing that I've got to do. I've got to give that percentage. And he said to me, he was a very successful businessman. And he says, Tim, I'm not a tither. I don't believe in the concept of tithing. I think that is Old Testament. And I'm like, whoa. First of all right, you just shocked me as a Christian. All right. I don't know whether to reject what you're about to say or to listen closely. I chose to listen, at least listen and hear him out. And he said, I am a giver. I choose to give and not keep track of what percentage it is. He was a very, very successful businessman. All right. I knew this guy up until the time he passed away. And when things were revealed about him and people actually checked to see some of his giving, this man gave over 60% of what he took in to other things. I want you to think about that. Could you give away 60% of your income? That's huge. He never kept track of it, and he never knew how much he gave. He just kept giving. If he had been given the gift, all right, he felt that he was wealthy enough that he had something to give, and he gave. He didn't just give in his money. He gave in his time. He gave in his wisdom. He gave in his knowledge. He gave to his employees. He gave to his customers. He gave in everything he did, and he never kept track of how much I gave, to whom I gave, and when am I going to get back. He just gave. He became a giver. So let's start with this, being a giver in everything we do. Recently, I had Bob Berg on my podcast, and Bob Berg said, giving back means that you first took from them, and now you must give back. That hit me hard, to where I do not use the word give back in my language ever now. Because I never feel like I should have to give back. Like I had to come take from you first to then give you back some. That is a concept that probably many of you are going to have to like, it's a brain explosive concept when we think about it, because that is a word we say all the time when we think of charity or we think of donating to a cause that we believe in. When the truth is, we should have been giving as a personality. I am always giving. It's like many of you said today, well, Tim has sat down with me and did this. Tim has connected with me and did it. Tim always lets me feel accepted. I don't do that because I want to give back to you. I give that because I want to be giving in personality. My time, my money, my abilities, my talents, my wisdom, all right, my mistakes. I want to make sure I give to others and not get to the point where I have to give back. Now, I get so many people in this next one here, number 2, is they say they want to change the world. We're going out to change the world, but you can't change. You have to change your world first. You cannot fix a broken world if you are broken yourself. Zig Ziglar used to make a comment, all right, a statement, a quote, something, whatever you want to call it, that I loved Zig Ziglar more than anything for this quote. Zig used to say, if you won't go to church because you think the church is filled with hypocrites. Well, I got good news for you. We always have room for one more, so why don't you come join us? In other words, Zig actually admitted, hey, I'm a broken human being, and I'm going to make mistakes. And I'm working on changing my world. That's why I'm in church. But I'm not perfect. So I'm going to work on me, all right? And I'm going to help you with the things I know instead of trying to help you with the things I don't know yet. Because this is something I've always said. The only person you can change is the person that you stare at in the mirror. That is the only person on this planet you can change. I can wish that the people up in whatever city would do more to fight whatever wrong is being done in whatever city around the world. I could go and demand it all I want. I'm never going to do it. The only person that I can change is Tim Gillette. Can't change my wife. Can't change my brothers. Can't change my mother. I can't even change my mastermind members. But I can change me. I can work on me. I would love it if I could see the world change. But all I can do is set the example and make suggestions to others. Can't demand it. I can make suggestions to others. The only person that you can change is that person you see in the mirror. You know that because you want to be a giver, but in order to do that, the next step would be number 4, become mission driven. I've told you my mission. My mission is the only reason why I do what I do. I want to create 10,000 online marketers, podcasters, bloggers, live streamers, video makers, YouTubers, social media people, blah, 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 who have a following of 10,000 subscriber list and are making $10,000 a month. That's my only mission, is to create that. That is a mission that I'm going to spend the rest of my life trying to make happen. Have your mission. That is going to take your lifetime to achieve. That is going to take my lifetime to achieve that mission. And number 5, help others get what they want, and you will get what you want. Zig Ziglar said this. This is his most famous quote. You can get what you want in this world if you first help enough other people get what they want. Go out and help others get what they want. That's why we have our mastermind. It's why we do our thing, because I'm helping others get what they want, not what I want. Now, there's times that basically, I'm going to be honest with you, that I want my mastermind members to do something and they don't do it. I can't make them do it. I can want it for them all they want. I'm going to help them get what they want, not what I want them to get. I'm going to help them do what they I'm going to help them do what they got to do to get what they want, not what I want. Make giving part of your business. Many people support a charity as part of their sales. You ever hear it? A portion of our sales goes to support a local heartfelt charity. I always say, support a charity that is local to you, local in place or local in heart. Many charities that I follow are local in heart. It's something that I see their mission, that I want to support their mission. I give to those places of people who actually say, I want to do this, and they are out there doing it. I don't give to charities that are standing there going, hey, poor us, we need help to help us keep going. Here, give to me, please give to me. I don't. I give to charities who are going, we're doing this mission, help us accomplish that mission. If I agree with the mission, close to this thing right here, my heart. And then I'll give my money, I'll give my time, I'll give it everything. We've heard it mentioned. It was in the movie many, many years ago. Pay it forward. Start giving to people before you ask from them. Now, I have a great thing that we do with our blog and VideoCon. And what we do is I share stages with my big speakers. So my 2 keynote speakers that I will have on blogging VideoCon will be somebody that I swap stages with. I will have other speakers that may swap stages, but they also may have bought a sponsorship package. My podcast, I swap podcasts with people all the time, but I don't demand to be on theirs in order for them to be on mine. No, I pay it forward. I have done more in the past year helping others by paying it forward, giving before I could ever get from them, giving them their ideas, giving them a podcast place to interview, giving them a place to spotlight the people who are around them. And I give before I ask. This is one of the most crucial things that you should learn in your world. I learned it when I worked for the ministry called Christian Motorcycles Association. They had a policy. In order to be able to go to a biker rally and perform the Sunday morning service, they went into that rally organizer and said, we will give you volunteers. Our volunteers will clean restrooms, do signups for registration, sweep the hallways, clean up, help in the mess hall, do whatever. Our people will do that free of charge. All we ask is that we can have a place to hold a church service on Sunday. And they built their entire ministry on doing that around the world. I got a chance to interview the founder of Christian Motorcycles Association as I was getting started with my company. And he talked about the very concept of when he did, when he started it. He believed in this very principle, number 7 here, pay it forward, give to people before you ask from them. And he went and gave to people where everybody else was coming in demanding. We made it a policy a year ago. We started this with our virtual events. We're trying to work it into our regular events. We're not sure how it's going to fit yet, but we're still working on it. And we promise you we'll have something by the time our event comes live in November. But we do it by getting people when they actually buy a ticket to our event. If you buy a virtual ticket, it's a virtual membership. Number one, we decided to sell it as a membership. So then it was a $20 membership to join, and you're in for life. But the number 2 thing we did, I actually took from the concept that I watched Trans-Siberian Orchestra do every year. They do a concert here in Dallas. They came in to do the concert every year, and they gave 50% of the ticket sales for that concert, and they give it to a charity local. And I'm like, I like that concept. So we took our virtual events and we did just that. We sold a $20 membership and we gave $10 of it to charity. And that's $10. And we absorbed the fees to transfer the money. And I think in 2020, we gave something like $900 and some odd to charities. When Facebook, because I usually do it through Facebook giving platforms, and so many of them sent me all these things like, this is how much, you know what I mean, you've raised for charity with your fundraisers, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wow. Had no clue. Didn't keep records of it. We just gave. In 2021, we're now refining it to the point where we're going to do a charity. We're going to pick a charity to give to for 3 months straight. And we're going to make another one for 3 months, another one for 3 months. And we're going to break it up into 4 different groups of 3 months each. And then we're going to do something live with a charity and community at our blog and video con. And then next year for our Simple Easy Marketing Mastermind experience next May. We are going to do this in a way that we actually can help people by giving and giving back. Not using the word giving back carelessly there, because I learned from Bob Berg, I need to give first. Not give, not take and then give back. Make giving a part of what you do, and your world will change. So let me actually stop the share on this. I'm going to switch things real quick. And I'm going to bring in the last section here that I'm going to close up with as I stop my show and swap it here.